Hello. So in this video, I'm going to show you some basic SEO optimization tips that you can do on your pages. Pretty essential, really. And in this example, I'm going to add a new page, and we're going to work on this. And say, for example, I want to try and appear on the first page of Google or rank high up for the keyword yoga in Colchester. Yeah, yoga is the service and Colchester is my location. Yeah, so it's like optimized for a local search. Yeah, so when I add a new page, first I need to add a title. Okay, and it's good to get the keywords that you want to rank for in the title. This is most important. So I'm going to call this page Yoga in Colchester. Yeah, and in my website, I'm going to dedicate this page to just yoga in Colchester. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. And I'm going to click Save Draft. And it's going to create the permalink or the website address. So this is the URL for this page, and you can see I've got my domain name at the front and then / yoga in Colchester. Yeah. As you can see at the moment, the SEO score is 8 out of 100, so that's not very good just yet. And that's because there's no content or anything in there. Yeah. And also I've not added any keywords. Yeah, so to begin with, you're not going to have a SEO score because no, we haven't got a focus keyword in here. Okay, so firstly what I'm going to do is put the focus keyword in. So I want to rank well for yoga in Colchester on this page. Yeah, so I've created the page and now I'm going to add. So you put the keyword in there, press enter, and you can see I've got one focus keyword in there, and straight away the score's gone up. So it's 52 out of 100. Now down below, it shows you all of the errors or the things I need to fix. Okay, and so I need to work my way through all of these things, and then I will be able to get a good score. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. Yeah. So firstly, if I go to the basic SEO things, yeah, as you see, I've got a tick, meaning I'm using the focus keyword in the SEO title, which is up here. Yeah, and also I've got the focus keyword in the URL, yeah, which is the permalink. Okay, so these are the two first things. And now I need to add the focus keyword into my meta description. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, this is how your listing will appear in Google when people do a search. So if you click edit snippet, then what I can do is I can add a description here as well. Yeah, so it needs to be under 160 characters. Okay, and ideally this is a description of your page, and you need to have your focus keyword appearing in here once or twice. So I'm just going to put some dummy text in the description. Okay, as you can see, it's too long at the moment. I've got 294 characters. Still too long. Okay, so you can see I've just put some dummy text in here, but still I need to get my keywords in there. And it needs to be readable as well. It needs to make good English, yeah? So if I just put, if you was creating a sentence. So I have the focus keyword is inside my SEO meta description, which is the description here. Okay, next thing I need to do, focus keyword is in the beginning of the content. You see at the moment I've got no content in here. So once again, I'm just going to put some content in, just some dummy text. And also I'm going to add my keyword near the beginning. And you can see now I also have my keyword in the content. Next thing is the error is the content's only 184 words long. Consider using at least 600 words. Yeah, so I need to increase the content length as well. So I'm just going to once again put some more dummy text in. But ideally what you need to do, you need to write good content in this page, yeah, that's related to this topic, yoga in Colchester, yeah, and also have the keyword appearing in the content a couple of times, yeah, maybe more, 2 or 3 times. If I go down now, I've got another tick. Yeah, your content is 643 words long, which is good. Okay. So you see my scores going up. I've got 62 now out of 100. So let's go down and we can see what other things we can do to optimize the page. So if I go to the additional ones here. Okay, so next one is the focus keywords not found in a subheading like H2, H3, H4, etc. So in the content, I need to ideally add another heading, a subheading, and this subheading also needs to contain, yeah, the focus keyword. You may have many subheadings, but yeah, and to create a heading, if I'm just using the plain text editor, yeah, you would just go to the paragraph and create a heading 2. Don't create a heading 1 because the heading 1 already appears on your website. Generally in the page title. Okay, so I've got a heading 2 here. Just gonna save the draft, and if I go down now to the additional, you see I've got the keyword in the subheadings. Yeah. The next one, add an image with your focus keyword as alt text. Okay, so I need to add an image into the page. Now you can set a featured image here, which is a good idea, or if you want to add an image, just click add, and then if I go to the media library and choose an image, I'm just going to upload a different image actually. So I'm just going to drag and drop an image up into the media library, let that upload. And you see when the image appears, when it's uploaded, it will generally have an alt and title here. So I need to add and remove the title. In the alt text, I need to add my keywords. So I'm going to put yoga and culture stat. I'm also going to add it to the title here. Okay, and I'm going to insert that into the page. There. Save the draft. Now if I go down to my, see I have a focus keyword was found in the image alt attribute. Next one, keyword density is too low for the focus keyword, should appear 3 times. Yeah, so I need to also include, yeah, my keyword once again in the content 3 or 4 times. So I'm going to just add that in there a couple of times just to show you. See, the score's now gone up to 71. So I've got a tick for it appears 5 times. Yeah. URL is 56 characters long, so this is basically just the URL here at the top. This is a good length. Don't want to make it too short or too long. Link out to an external resource. So there may be a website that's related to this content, and I can put a link in my content to this. Yeah, that's of benefit to the reader. So whatever it might be, I'm just going to add a link to the BBC website just to show you. So I'm just going to create a link. And go down to, so I have a link to an external resource. And next thing is we couldn't find any internal links in your content. Okay, so that's be linking to another page. So you may have another page in your website. So I need to link to that as well. So I'm going to link this word here. It might say contact us, or it might be a link to another yoga related article or anything like that. So I'm just going to search for a page in my website. So I'm going to just link to maybe the link to the work with me page, and then save the draft. So now you see that score's going up again. Now I'm in 82 out of 100. So I just need to work through all of these things, yeah? And then title readability. I've already got green here, so this is pretty good, yeah? Getting 100 out of 100 maybe might be a little bit more tricky, but as long as they're green, I would say that's very good, yeah? But we can continue doing these things. So, for example, readability, your title doesn't contain a number, yeah? So, for example, I might want to say yoga in Colchester. The 4 best classes. And let's go down and see. Title readability, all good. Content readability, at least one paragraph is too long. Consider using shorter paragraphs. Yeah, so one of the content paragraphs is a bit too long, but we can change them. So that's how to get some good SEO scores and make sure your web page is optimized well for Google. Yeah, the main things is you need to use the keywords in your website title, URL, and in your content and headers. Yeah, and that's basically how to optimize your web page for Google.